Hey guys, welcome to the last installment of our free tarot course here on the channel. I'm the Art Occultist, and this was one hell of a journey, and I'm so glad that I finally did this. I hope that you've enjoyed the course. Congratulations for successfully completing it. You've made it. Yeah, congratulations. You finished the course, and if you have paid attention, now you can read the cards for yourself and your close friends, family. Yeah, I have provided you with the bare bones upon which you can build your future tarot practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. And before we wrap it up, I want to address a few things that I still feel are important. Yeah, so briefly, I want to mention and speak about reversals. It's a big part of the individual reading style of each reader. If you don't know what I'm speaking about, what I'm referring about, reversals is something that some readers use. And what I mean is that when you lay your cards down for a reading, you have cards that are upside down. Now, I personally don't read reversals, but some people do, and maybe you're one of them, so that's why I thought it was important to include this. So when you have a reversed card on the table on your spread, you can read it in a few different ways. First, you can take a notice of it, of course, take a notice of it, and you can take it as this energy is being blocked or restrained by something. The other way that you can read the card is as if it is in shadow, so meaning it's the negative meaning of the card. I personally don't read reversals because I hate when visually things are all upside down, and I intuitively pick whether or not the energy is in light or in shadow. So this is a thing that you should personally explore and experiment with and see what works for you. If it works for you, if you like it, if you don't like it, there are no hard set rules upon reversals. So yeah, the next step is practice, practice, and more practice. So go ahead and read for anybody. Practice your craft, continue evolving your tarot dictionary, your understanding, strive towards embodying the archetypes of each card, and really alchemizing your knowledge and integrating those archetypes within you. So to finish off this journey, I want to ask you a few questions, and I want to ask you to reflect upon them and do some research about them. What I'm talking about is I want you to deep dive into your own beliefs around tarot ethics, and morals. So the few questions are, the first one is, what are your personal beliefs on what the tarot can do, show, or tell you? So journal about that. The second question that I have is, do you think the tarot can predict the future, and where you stand on that topic? And be very specific and clear with how you feel, why you feel the certain way. There are no wrong answers. I just want to stress this out. Those questions are for personal reflection so that you can get to know yourself more and build a more solid connection with your cards, with your reading practice. It's important to think about those things and to know where you stand on them. So then I want you to think about your feelings on reading the cards around certain topics and questions and create a moral code. To create a moral code or a code of your personal ethics around reading tarot. This is important part of your tarot journey, to know how far you're willing to go, what you are comfortable with and what not, meaning are you willing to read about third parties if you read for other people, even if this means reading only for your family and friends. Are you willing to read on partners that cheat on their partners? Are you willing to read around health, around legal issues? Where do you stand ethically on those topics, and what are you willing to read on? What do you think the tarot can do in certain cases? Really do some research and answer those questions around ethics, what tarot can do around time predictions, as honestly as you can for yourself, and see where you stand on those topics. Okay, now I want to recommend you some of my favorite books on the tarot. If you wish to deepen your studies, and I do recommend you deepen your studies. So, I'm going to start with two books on tarot history that are great for learning more about the history of tarot. The first one is The Mystical Origins of the Tarot, From Ancient Roots to Modern Usage by Paul Hewson. Great book. It goes through original cartomantic interpretations of the cards. It goes through different illustrations. It's a very good book. Let me just share with you the contents. So this is what you're getting with this book. It's a great resource. The next book is a bit on the expensive side. This is this book, Tarot and Divination Cards, a Visual Archive. So all of the books are available on Amazon. It's a bigger book. So this is the contents, introduction, and this is what the book looks like on the inside. It compares cards from different decks, historical decks mostly. So yeah, and yeah, I'll pause, and I have to bring another book that I forget. Okay, and I'm back. This is another huge book. This is part of a whole series put by Taschen, the Library of Esoterica. This is their tarot volume. This is more of a collection, visual collection of different tarot decks, more modern tarot decks. But yeah, it's like a visual archive, and the essays are also quite good, I might say. So yeah, this is this book. Both great options. This one is also a bit on the pricier side. So then books on tarot meanings. Of course, I have to start with the classic 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack. Some readers refer to this as the Tarot Bible. By the way, the Tarot Bible, there's a book called the Tarot Bible, which is also great for beginners. You can check it out. I don't have it physically. So the 78 Degrees of Wisdom, Rachel Pollack, great book. Great book. I don't fully agree with all of her interpretations, but it's a classic, and I truly believe that every tarot reader should read it at least once. Then I want to recommend a person, and this person is Vincent Petici. Sadly, he passed away a few years ago, but I'm recommending anything from him. I have a book from him here. I think that you can still find his books on Amazon. I'm not quite sure, but he has a wonderful tarot YouTube channel all about tarot cards, tarot discussions, meanings. His YouTube channel is gold. Vincent Petici, I personally consider him one of my mentors. I've learned so much from this guy. He was amazing. So check him out, Vincent Petici. I will I will link his YouTube channel in the description box down below for you. Then, if you want to learn the thought system, remember in the introductory video, I showed you 3 systems, Tarot de Marseille, the thought, and the Rider-Waite-Smith. If you want to read the thought system, I highly recommend Lon Milo Duquette's Understanding Aleister Crowley's Thought Tarot. Amazing book. Start with this one. Then the other recommendation for the learning thought is this one, the Crowley Tarot, the Handbook to the Cards. I don't personally agree with everything in this book, but it's a great one, and it breaks the cards into different sections: foundation, motives, changeability. It breaks the cards in so many different little categories. This is a great resource for thought studies. And of course, the Book of Thought by Aleister Crowley himself, although I might say for beginners and even for advanced tarot readers, if you don't have a background in Western esotericism, this may be totally hard to read. Aleister Crowley has a very particular style of writing, and it's not for everybody. But if you want to read the Thought Tarot, at least you should own a copy of the Book of Thought and dip your toes in and out of it, at least. Then I want to recommend one of my favorite guidebooks, actually my all-time favorite tarot guidebook that comes with a tarot deck. Normally, I don't read those books that come with decks, but this one is the exception, and this is the Phantasmagoria by Ian Daniels. This comes with Tarot of Vampires, also by Ian Daniels. It was put out by Llewellyn, but sadly, I think that Tarot of Vampires right now is out of print. I'm very upset about this because I love the deck. I love Phantasmagoria. This is the best tarot guidebook that comes with a deck that I have ever come across. It's a great primer into esoteric tarot. It's great. So another great one that is a bit more advanced book about the tarot is this one, Tarot and Psychology. I wouldn't recommend this for beginners, but it's a great book that marries tarot to psychology. It's written by a psychologist, and it's very interesting read. You can learn a lot, and yeah, if you want to deepen your knowledge, especially by marrying those two disciplines, this book is amazing. Okay, so those are all of the physical books that I have with me right now. But last and not least, if you want to study Tarot de Marseille as a system more in depth, I have some recommendations for you, some authors that you might wish to check out. The first one is Camelia Elias. Her work on the Tarot de Marseille is phenomenal. I love her work. Check her out, Camelia Elias. The second author that I want to recommend for Tarot de Marseille is Yoav Ben Dov and her work and his work, excuse me. So Yoav Ben Dov. If you type it in Amazon, you will see his deck and his books. And the last one that I want to recommend is Alejandro Jodorowsky. Another great author on the Tarot de Marseille. He's a bit more controversial because he added elements to the Tarot de Marseille deck. He makes some weird connections. So this is something that you can read, but you have to take with a pinch of salt and really think about it. So those are my 3 authors that I recommend for Tarot de Marseille. Now I want to recommend I have some YouTube recommendations in terms of channels. So I would recommend to check out Tattooed Spirit. He has a great playlist on the tarot, and he goes through the card one by one. I'll link his series in the description box down below. And I also want to recommend another YouTube channel, the Kipi's Quest. He also has tarot series where he goes through the cards one by one. And I think that both of those channels, both of those series are a great resources, especially if you're starting out. Whew, that was a lot, guys. But yeah, I think that that's everything that I want to say to complete this tarot course. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write a comment under any of the lectures, any of the installments, and I will make sure to answer them to the best of my abilities. But on top of my head, I don't think that I have anything else to add to the series. And yeah, I think that that's it. Thank you so much for participating. Please share your experience with me in the comment section down below. If you want to write me an email, please do so. I will be happy to hear from you. Did this course help you get you started on your tarot journey? I really, really hope it did. And yeah, I hope to see you on the channel. I have a lot of other offerings on the channel. So if you want to stick around, please subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for participating. Don't forget to check my offerings, other offerings. And yeah, thank you. Take care and have a great tarot exploration and reading cards. Have fun reading your cards. Now you can. Goodbye until the next one.